Hello, welcome to another short video of IQ in motion on electronics devices. Today we're going to talk about Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's voltage law, or KVL as sometimes it's called, states that the sum of all voltages around the circuit loop is zero. In the example, you see that if you go around the loop clockwise and start with 5 volts and you go up plus 5 volts, then minus 0.5 volts, minus 2.5 volts, and minus 2 volts, you'll end up at 0 volts again. The plus and the minus come from the signs, right? So if we follow the arrow on the circuit and we encounter first a negative sign and then a positive sign, we add, and if we encounter it the opposite, we subtract, right? So the first one adds and the other three subtract, and we go back to 0 again. Let's try to verify this in a real-world circuit. Here we have a multimeter set up to measure DC volts. Over here we have a circuit. The positive and the negative terminals are connected to a power supply of 5 volts, and then we have a resistor, an LED, and a diode. As you can see, we have 3 different types of devices, but KVL, or Kirchhoff's voltage law, will still apply even if the devices do not follow Ohm's law. So let's start by measuring. We're going to be measuring clockwise. We're going to be going clockwise through the circuit with the positive always ahead, okay? So when we measure here, that is negative 4.98. Next element is positive 0.628. The LED is positive 1.871, and the resistor is positive 2.484. So if we do the math now, we add up all these values and we end up with 0 volts. Another way of stating KVL is that the voltage provided by the power supply is equal to the sum of the voltage drops on every device here. So the voltage from the power supply, which is here, is 4.98 volts, and if we add what we drop on the resistor, which is 2.484, plus what we drop on the LED, which is 1.871, plus what we drop on the diode, which is 0.628, we will end up having 4.98 again. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something about KVL, or Kirchhoff's voltage law, and we'll see you next time with a video on LEDs. Thank you and have a good day. Goodbye.